Oh, oh man. Hello there, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, and you know what? It feels like a very, very long time since we did this, but you know what? I love that we're doing this again. Can I just say, before we get started, and I love you guys. I really, really do. I love the fact that through all of the bullshit that I give you guys, despite the amount of nonsense that spouts out of my gob these last number of years, the fact that anybody would want to listen after all this time is a godsend. It should be. I feel like I feel like I need to cross myself a little bit here, because I consider this like a blessing. Like, these tears are symbolic of a my tears are symbolic of a baptism. This is a new dawn, a new day, a new reality upon us all, and I don't want to get like sentimental and start crying, because I kind of feel like I want to burst into tears right now, but we're not going to do that. Instead, well, we might, but we'll get into why that might be in a second. We're going to have some fun. That's what the name of the game is, and we're going to start with Overkill. Now, Overkill, and for those who've been long-time listeners of mine, you know that I absolutely cannot emphasize how much I love Overkill. They are the purest thrash band of all time. Possibly more than Metallica, definitely more than Megadeth. Maybe not nearly as hardcore as something like Slayer or Slipknot, but what Overkill does have, they have pure adrenaline. Every song is like a human being with their heart ready to explode. You love it, and it makes you feel alive. That's what I always love. That's what I always will say about this group above almost any others. You will walk away feeling, holy shit, I am alive right now. And it gives me unbridled joy, the fact that we are going to do the entirety of Under the Influence. For one of the things, if you've been watching over the last couple of weeks, ladies and gentlemen, is that a new idea that I've going to do is that we're going to pick an album and we're going to cover it front to back, and as it slowly fades to black. So I hope you guys are ready, because there's the only point of mentioning is that, listen, we get Blitz, Gustafon, was it called Clack or Black? Or it might be called Flack. Oh, it's Falk. Okay, so it's Falk, or shut up, I'll give you a smack. And we also even get Vernie as well. In my opinion, the Overkill lineup. And that's just about all I got to say about that. So how about we get started, all right? Oh, it makes me feel nervous, because I always kind of wonder, have I still got it? Do you really like it? Is it wicked? You know what? We're loving it. Loving it, loving it. We're loving it like that. Okay, the only reason I'm pausing this tool is that I've got to literally sort my fucking headphones out, you know, man? Oh god. Because I am so glad now that I bought these industrial sized headphones from somewhere, some guy in the back of a truck probably, and I'm gonna need them, because literally the noise stops and
Simply stated,
Shred. 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 Yes, ladies and gentlemen, right, that's it. I'm done. I'm done. Holy shit! And I didn't even notice. We're not even halfway into this, and okay. Can I just okay, guys? I know this is going to be a bit of a dumb thing to say, but I'm going to give you an insight as to I'll give you an insight as to how exactly I do this. Even though I have like a subscription to Apple Music, I don't really listen to the same song twice. I swear to God I don't. And yet, I can promise each and every one of you that the last time I ever listened to Overkill was something maybe... It might have been possibly I Hear Black, maybe about 10... Maybe last year was the last time I listened to Overkill properly. And my jaw is on the floor. I'm fucking speechless. Oh, it is good. It's that. Once again, this is well and truly. If my homie Kirky is watching right now, I know he knows sort of feeling what this feeling does to me. It means, by the end my eyes are gonna start looking at each other. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it again. You know what? I think I know what that sensation is like. It's like when if you've ever been in like the aerial atom, and it's obviously you drive and you get it to 100 miles an hour, and the air, it literally it expands your mouth and it starts to ripple. That is what this sensation is like. It is like driving nearly 100 miles an hour with your face exposed to the elements, and there is no other sensation in the world that can describe something like that. In fact, you know what? I've got a better idea. Let me just demonstrate to you exactly what this looks like. I have to give a visual demonstration. I call it the aerial atom face. It's just about the only other time I want to actually see, forget the Little Mermaid for 1 second. This is the type of aerial I'm interested in. Kidding. That's what this song is. It is. Maybe I don't know if it's just because I'm very a little bit rusty to all this, but it's almost like I'm literally listening to Overkill for the very first time 5 years ago. I know I'm beside myself, like as I usually am, but I cannot underestimate what an absolute. Oh man. And I wish I could, I'll be honest with this, and it ended absolutely where it needed to end it. And bear in mind, it transitions to, I'm going to literally like stop this like right now because I don't want to spoil anything whatsoever. Because, ladies and gentlemen, that not only was that shred, not only was that our grand return to form, but that was like, it is the Overkill song of Overkill. It's literally in the name. It is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my. Ladies and gentlemen, I must be completely honest right now because Overkill literally might be my favorite band of all time at this point. I mean, again, you know, there are some, you know, but you know what? It's and you know what? There's a lot of bands that are probably my favorites for all time, but for very different reasons. But Overkill is primeval. It is as pure as you can physically get. It's an entire song about shredding, and it's like, oh god, if you want to like really get introduced to Overkill, go and show them something like Shred, and probably go through the rest of Under the Influence while we're at it. Because bear in mind, ladies and gentlemen, and this is going to sound like the biggest understatement so far, that was the beginning of Under the Influence. And I don't usually, it's very rare actually that Overkill actually they start off an album with the best song, which gives me some very interesting level of expectations for what's coming next. I mean, Feel the Fire, I Hear Black, those type of songs came later on their respective albums. I mean, Dreaming in Colombian was not too bad. Elimination's good, although, again, I would have to probably go and listen to the entirety of the End of Year Days again. I think there was something like on Ironbound and although I must be completely honest, Mean Green Killing Machine is like, and I know, and again, I'm aware that they had an album earlier this year. I think it must have been like, what album are they onto at this point? Like their 20th or something like that? We'll certainly know when we come to it. And oh my god, how on earth, like, oh god. Bravo, lads, bravo. That's this. I'm just going to end this and then we can get straight to Never Say Never. How about that? So, thank each and every one of you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming back, and you get to experience me enjoying the fuck out of music, as always. And I cannot wait to see all of you guys again in the next video. Take care, and
Hey champ, glad you could make it to the end of the video. I'm super glad you cared this much. If you could do me a great favor and like this video and subscribe to my guy right here. He didn't want to say it himself because he knows I say it way better. Till next time. Mwah!